So I've kind of been debating whether or not I even want to do this one. It's what's been on my mind a lot lately, but it's a little TMI, so those of you who don't want to hear me talk about my relationships, I guess, can just click off now. Fair warning. So I went to Ireland, as you are all very well aware. I've talked about it nonstop for the last, I don't know, month. And I saw a very charming gentleman there, and I enjoyed his company immensely, and I continue to enjoy his company and intend to see him again. This is not new news. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm very enamored of said gentleman and talk to him constantly, to the point where people have shouted at me about talking to him too much while in their company, and have told me to live in the moment as opposed to live in my phone. Which is a fair point. I'm okay with, and I don't have a problem with that, right? People want to interface with me face to face. They don't want me with my face stuck in my phone being like, what did he say now about stuff, right? I get that. I totally get that. And I actually have, you know, he's just a friend. We are not in any form of relationship, or just friends, right? But there are people I am in some form of relationship with, and they have been very patient with me. They knew I was going to Ireland. They knew I was going to see this particular gentleman, and they made plans around that. So they saw me before I left, and they plan on seeing me now that I have returned. There's just one small problem. I'm really emotionally attached to this gentleman in a way that I typically am not emotionally attached to anyone ever, and I very much wish to, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. It's not a feeling I typically feel. I normally treat things very casually. I have a very light attitude. I don't ascribe much importance to certain acts that other people put a great deal of importance on. For me, it's just a bodily function. You do that because you enjoy it. It doesn't really mean anything. Yes, there can be emotional attachment and intimacy surrounding the act, but it's just an act. It just is. It's just something you do. And right now, I'm having all these weird, like, feelings. I don't even know how to process or, like, even remotely address. Like, how do you... I feel bizarrely attached to the fact that the last person I was physically intimate with was this particular gentleman, and I don't wish to change that fact just yet. Like, it's only been a week and a half since I was last with him. It's not like it's been months and months. I'm sure that in another week and a half I'll be like, yeah, whatever, I just need to get what I need to get. But right now I'm like, no, I don't wish to. Like, it mattered to me somehow. God, I sound so, I mean, I'm sure most people feel this way. That's why they get so attached to their partners, and that's why it's like, but it can't just be sex ever. There always has to be this other component to it, and people get all, like, clingy and needy and, like, call you a million times, and you're like, back the fuck off. I don't really care. No, I don't want to see you. I'll see you next month. Piss off right now. And I can't. I'm supposed to go see people this weekend. I've made plans to go to a party and to